Hi there, Aries. Welcome back. All right, guys, let's get into this. Ooh, first card out. Is this Six of Coins? Oh, no. Okay. Well, looks like somebody was supposed to give something, or you were supposed to receive something, and it looks like it caused some kind of conflict here. Maybe with the boss or somebody that was overlooking things here. Okay, so it looks like it caused some conflict, possibly with more than one person. And the conflict might have something to do with a home, a family, okay? Like there was conflict here with a couple here. Or this could be you and your spouse, right? There was some kind of conflict. You were supposed to receive something, but you didn't receive it. It looks like money or support. This could be like maybe you were trying to get support. Okay, like you were trying to get somebody to come and help you get some kind of support. Definitely emotions are involved here. Looks like you were successful though. You got the World card. You were successful at something here. Or you will be, because this could be a future reading. Or you will be successful here because we do have the Hermit card coming out. So it makes me feel like somebody was looking into something here about you, or looking into something. Maybe it has something to do with a change. Okay, like something needed to change. It could be like, look at that. Okay. Oh. Okay, so it looks like somebody was trying to isolate you. Okay, somebody was trying to trap you, put you in isolation. And it looks like, okay, so you were trying to, okay, so one of you were trying to ask for help, okay? Maybe you went to somebody and you're like, hey, I need help. This is what's going on. And then they didn't come to help you, okay? It's like they did not do what they should have done. These could be your own parents, okay? Or this could be your spouse or somebody in your family. It could be anybody in your family, right? Like you went to your community and asked for help and did not receive it. This is like a slap in the face to you. There's like there is there was a slap in the face. You had to get up and do things for yourself. I see a trap here. Somebody was trying to trap you and like push you into some kind of isolation here. Wow, craziness. And it's like they were expecting you to like do everything by yourself, right? It's like you regret even asking or even putting yourself out there because of the way that this couple reacted towards you. You know what I mean? Like you were not expecting that at all, you know? But I am seeing you put an end to something here because it's like, regardless of what these people have done to you, regardless of their reaction could have been horrible. Okay, like maybe you asked them for like, gas money or something, and they're like, what do you mean? What do you do with your money? And it just became this huge thing. And it's like like they took something out of context, right? You're ending something here. You're ending a chapter here. I'm hearing like you are going out and putting your best foot forward now. Because it's like you understand that whoever these people are to you, right? Like you understand that there was some kind of toxicity there. Now you're seeing the red flags, right? It's like you saw the red flags and you understood that somebody was trying to put you in the corner. Somebody was like trying to make you silent. Somebody was trying to silence you by making you have to go and sit and try to process what the heck is going on. See, they wanted you to do that. And of course, you're going to do that because you're going to try to figure out what's going on, right? Yeah. And it's like you ended up, the way that they reacted was actually good for you because I'm hearing like you cut the cord there. You You went on and stopped everything. Like you rose above what their reaction was. Their reaction was not what you expected. And this couple might have like a really nice home. They might have like, like everything looks good from the outside. Like everything, like they don't need anything, you know? And them being a family member, you would just think, oh, you could turn to your family and ask them for like, gas money, $10, to borrow, not to give. I don't feel like you were asking them to give you anything. It looks like you were just asking to borrow, which means you were going to pay it back. You just didn't want to have to pay interest on credit or something like that. And that might be an example of what's going on here, but like you were just asking for help. It wasn't this horrible thing that they're trying to make it seem like you were doing, right? Yeah. Anyways, they wanted you to isolate yourself, but I see you building something up for yourself. And I'm also hearing that you're not going to be dealing with anybody who's going to be like throwing you under the bus. You're not going to be allowing somebody to make it seem like you're the one that is toxic or you're the one that is the problem. Like you're not going to deal with these people. So it looks like you know, at first, it was hard because emotionally you had to distance yourself from these people. And somebody here, it looks like you feel like you were just thrown out into the world. Like this is could be your parents, right? Like they just threw you out in the world. Like, okay, you're this age or you're this or that, whatever their excuse was, right? And they just like literally threw you out into the world and expected you to just like fend for yourself without any like expectation or knowledge or any understanding of what was happening. Maybe for one of you, maybe you were in foster care, right? And you're thinking, oh, you have a home, you have a roof over your head, you have food, and then all of a sudden it's like you just get thrown out or just tossed out or just something like that, okay? Without having knowledge of what's going on around you. And one of them wanted to isolate you and wanted you to just go into hermit mode and just go sit over there. And it was a trap. So for one of you, I feel very strongly it's because you were in foster care and like one parent could have been like more loving toward you than the other parent, which could cause problems, okay? Like if you're in foster care and one of them is giving you more love or more attention, it makes the other parent feel left out, makes the other parent feel, jealousy, which very well could be the case here, okay? It's not coming out as jealousy, it's coming out as toxicity, and it's coming out as this person wanting to, like, put a trap up for you, seduce you into something, okay? At least one of them was trying to seduce you into something and isolate you and get you alone. But it's like you took this negative experience of yours and I'm hearing like you freed yourself. You took this negative experience and you rebuilt something for yourself. And I'm hearing rebuilt. So something must have torn down for you to have to rebuild something for yourself, but that's what I'm hearing. You rebuilt something for yourself without toxicity, without anybody's help, without like getting yourself into trouble. I'm hearing that you have always had a way of avoiding trouble or avoiding getting yourself into trouble like with the law or something like that. Like you have been able to keep yourself clean. And this might be for one of you. You have succeeded at getting yourself clean. And the thing is about that is that it's a good thing because it's actually something that's going to serve you very well. The fact that you have been able to do that is something that's going to end up saving you more than you realize. I am seeing 1010 coming out on the table, guys. You know what that means? That means good stuff is coming towards you. Let's see. Okay, I found it. 10, 10. You got 10 over here, and you got 10 over here. You got 10, 10 on the table. 10:10, it says keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. I am patient. So put that in the comment section because you do got 10:10 on the table, which is crazy because I was just going to say that. It looks like you have a lot of protection here. So whether you were a foster child or not, okay, does not matter. It does look like you have a lot of support, okay, from the spirit world here, definitely. Yes, and they're angry. Okay, I'm surprised. Your angel team is angry. Your angel team, okay, your angel team is angry, okay? Your angel team has been like working extra hard behind the scenes, okay? And I'm hearing like they're coming in to like lessen your load, okay? Like, so you might have like a lot of stress on your shoulders or a lot of responsibilities, or you've been taking on a lot of responsibilities, maybe that are not even your responsibilities. Okay? But it looks like your spirit team here is angry. Oh, yes, they're angry. Okay. So I'm hearing like there's been a lot of unfairness going on around you. Okay? You possibly have been getting judged by people here. Yes, that's what I'm hearing. Like maybe you've had people judge you or be judgy towards you, okay? But you know what? It doesn't matter, okay? If people around you are judging you, it does not matter because it looks like good stuff is coming towards you regardless. You're still having a new beginning here regardless. You do have the page of sticks coming out and you have the ace of sticks over here coming out. Okay, you got them here and you got them here. So, and you have the knight of coins coming out. So, it might be something that's happening really slow. So, regardless if these people are judging you and like being critical of you or trying to like be like the high and mighty, you know what I mean? Like they're the right way or something like that. Like that's the energy I'm getting. Like, you know, they're the right way or they do things the right way and you do things the wrong way. But you know, they might have that kind of attitude, like a snooty type of attitude towards you, right? Like you're not gonna get anywhere or you're not gonna do anything kind of attitude towards you. But guess what? You are. You're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be just fine. I don't know what their problem is exactly with you. Okay. Um Now like if you're a foster child, I could see one of the parents feeling left out, one of the parents becoming jealous, you know, especially if one parent is loving on you more than the other parent or becoming really close to you. But if you're not a foster child, it could be the same kind of dynamics, like one parent favoring you more than the other parent, and then you and that parent becoming close, and the other parent feeling a certain kind of way about it, trying to make it look like something's wrong with you, or trying to make it seem like you are the problem, you know, that kind of thing, okay? But the truth is, there's nothing wrong with you other than you just needed some help. And it wasn't even that big of a deal, okay? I mean, like, it was really something small. It wasn't even a big deal. I don't know why this person is making it into such a big deal. It wasn't a big deal, okay? It's just like you just needed a little something just to get you through, right? And the thing is that for one of you, you might have money tied up, okay? Like, maybe you have your money tied up in something. You know, people could be well off or they could look like they're well off, but their money's tied up. It's not like they have loose money in their account that they can actually use. Their money is tied up. It could be tied up in different ways, right? It could be tied up in stocks. It could be tied up in an investment. Their money could be tied up in a like an escrow account. They could be. I mean, there's a lot of ways that people's money could be tied up. It doesn't mean that they don't have money. It just means that it's tied up. You know, there's all kinds of ways that money could be tied up. I mean, those are just the things I could think of off the top of my head, right? So, anyways, your money might be tied up, or maybe it just hadn't come in yet. You were waiting for it, and you just needed a little help. That's it. But somebody's making a big issue about it. Okay. The thing about this is that I see you building something good for yourself. Okay, like building some kind of wealth for yourself. You know, this is something like nobody's gonna be able to take this away from you. You're building something for yourself, like a happy home. So, you know, this is like you taking your, maybe if you don't have children, then making your own family out of friends, neighbors, you know, like making your own circle. Okay, and for another one of you, maybe you do have kids, right? Is this is you making your own family, but building up your own family away from this couple, right? It's sad because it's like they're both not okay. One of them is not bad, right? Like one of them is not bad, but but that one seems to follow what the other one is saying. So it's like one is bad, and you know what they say: when a bad apple spoils the bunch. And it appears like that's what's going on here. You got one bad apple that is ruining the whole thing, ruining the family, you know, that kind of thing. But as far as you go, you're going to be fine. You know, I think this person is going to regret the way that they've been treating you because one of these days the shoe will be on the other foot. You know what I mean? One of these days they're going to need a little help. And guess what? You're not going to be anywhere to be found because you have already distanced yourself emotionally. You are emotionally detaching from both of them because you have to, because of the one bad apple. One of these days, they're going to need your help, and you're going to be very well off, okay? Because the Ten of Coins and the Star energy, that's going to be somebody who's going to be very well off. I would even go as far as being a, you know, like a billionaire, millionaire, billionaire type of energy. A wish, a big wish coming in, you know, and getting what you deserve, getting what you want. And we do have the Ten of Cups. So this is like having it all. So not only is your bank account going to be big and fat, but you're going to end up with a big house. You know what I mean? Like you're going to end up with everything. And it's not something that's just going to be given to you. No. No, it's not. It's actually going to be something that your spirit team is bringing in for you, helping you, but it's not just them giving it to you. They're just going to be here to help you. This is actually something that you are going to be building for yourself. And it might be something that's coming in really slow, but steady. And that's what it's about. It's better to have slow, steady progress than it is to have overnight progress. Why? Because when you have overnight progress, you can make one small mistake and everything could fall apart. Right? When you're working on a project, right? Like if you have overnight success at something and then you just change one little thing, you can make it all fall down. But when you are having gradual growth the way that I see you having here, then your foundation to whatever it is that you're making your money off of, if it's a business, whatever it is that you're doing, right? Um you're gonna tweak it and see what works as you grow, and guess what, that makes you a much stronger company, makes you a very much stronger like a stronger company, stronger business. Like your business ties are going to be stronger. The way that you do things is going to be more productive, right? Because you when you have gradual growth, you learn. Okay, this is why I'm telling you, this is not something that's going to be like a quick success and that's it. like a one-time deal and it's over. No, this is going to be something that's going to be bigger. It's just going to keep rolling. It's going to get bigger and bigger, right? And I see here with the Ace of Sticks energy, it makes me feel like you're going to take some growth and then you're going to grow more. You're going to go into another direction. I'm seeing a lot of fiery energy here. So it makes me feel like you're going to have a lot of passion for what you're doing. If you look here, even the Hermit has a wand in his hand too, or a stick in his hand. So even the Hermit, so it's like even in isolation, I feel like your fire is still there. Your fire to get up and do something and produce something for yourself is still there. So I feel like this person might be trying to make you feel small, or they have tried to make you feel small, okay? Or they try to make it seem like, you're always with your hand out or whatever the energy is, right? Like whatever this person's trying to do, it's not really important what this person's trying to do, like seriously. Because this person is just being ugly, you know what I mean? And to tell you the truth, I feel like they're just jealous, It's not actually coming out as jealousy, but their behavior is screaming jealousy. You know what I mean? Like the way that they're trying to like turn the other person against you is jealousy. Okay. But you're going to do fine on your own. And I think at some point, this person is going to be asking you for help, and you're not going to be there for them. Because eventually, this person, this is one thing about people, especially when they're older people that try to treat younger people this way. They don't realize, like, eventually they're going to get older, and eventually they're going to need somebody to help them. And if they're so busy cutting off ties with everybody and not wanting to help other people, because it's true, what you put out there is what you get back, and that is the truth. And I think this person is not thinking clearly that eventually this person's going to need you, or maybe they're already there. This could be a past situation where this person's looking back and realizing, oh, I wasn't there for Aries when they needed me, but now I need Aries. They're not coming out as a karmic, and they're not coming out as a narcissist, which is surprising, but I do feel very strongly that this person is going to regret this. They're definitely going to feel the loss, especially when they see your success. That's when they're going to feel the loss. The loss is going to slap them in the face. That's what's going to happen. All right, that's what's going to happen here. Let's get out your angel number. We already know you got the 1010 because you got it on the table. But let's go ahead and get you another angel number. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading. I think this person's going to regret the way that they've been treating you. They should have never treated you this way. And I'm hearing you didn't deserve any of it. Spirit, give us an angel number here for Aries, please, and thank you. I guess your number is 1010 because nothing else is coming out. All right, that is your number. Then that is what your number is 1010. I am patient. And you know what? That's crazy because you being patient is actually what's going to save you and help you. Remember I was saying how something's growing for you, but it's like something really slow but steady, right? You being patient is what's going to get you there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, Aries, that's your message here. Okay? Let these people treat you the way that they want. There's a reason why they're not supposed to be in your life. There's a reason why you're supposed to distance yourself from them. There's a reason why they're not supposed to be around you when the big money comes. Okay? Catch me in the next one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye, guys.